Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, along with my co-host that's got her back turned to the screen, the little Diva. And if you don't know, now you know. Look at here. It is Monday. So you know what time it is. Do you know what time
You
it
know
is?
what time it is.
Know what
Do you
time
know
it is?
what time it is?
Know what time it is? It's time for the real conversation with a twist of humor. With a twist of humor.
Humor.
Hey, Diva, before we get started, I
Today,
have to
sir.
huh? Well,
I'm listening. I'm listening.
you got multiple things. That would
I
happen.
do
Boy, you get all that
do
money. You
something.
get all that. She got multiple screens over there. She got a rotating screen. She got, hey, doggy.
You so
Oh,
silly. I
yeah.
don't
She probably got one of them Elon Musk tails over there. I ain't no telling what she got.
you silly.
Look here. Y'all look
Watch
here.
this. Look, let me tell y'all. Let me show y'all something that nobody.
What?
Listen, I'm gonna let y'all know how nobody knows I'm on my podcast. Let me just tell you how I know. Hi, Mama. You can come to my house. I'm here.
Mama J, put the phone up there so Mama J can hear me. Put it on speaker. Put it on speaker.
Can you hear
Put it
Country
on
Boy?
speaker.
Put on speaker.
Mama J.
She on speaker.
Mama J.
He's saying Mama J.
You can't hear me? Mama J. I know you can hear my big old mouth. Mama J.
He calling your name.
Why aren't you watching the show?
He said, "Why are you not watching the show?"
You leaving
You
church.
heard
They need to. That's who need to watch the
Yeah,
show.
vacation Bible school. Vacation
Good. That's who
Bible
need to be
school.
watching the show.
Anyway, okay, Mama. He was just saying that's when we should be watching the show. Okay. Bye.
That's who need to be watching it over there.
Hold on.
Right.
Yeah. So.
But
So what we gonna start with? What we gonna start with tonight? Since you claim
well, I'm going to start with
at
this.
a certain time tonight, which I don't believe that.
Huh? What you say? What you say?
I didn't say nothing.
What's going on, kid? Hey, Miss Julie.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. It's my turn. Well, look, before we get started, I want to send out my condolences to you need to quit, motherfucker. I need to send out my condolences back home, back in Louisiana, to a couple of people. One is for the a young man in the Powell family that passed away, and the other one is a former guest. Former guest on the show. He's been a guest on the show a couple of times. Good friend of mine. We were schoolmates, Michael Giles. So I want to send my condolences to his family. Man, you know, I say this. I'm gonna put my hat back on before my head starts shining. I say this and I say it all the time. We never know when the end will come. We never know when will be our last day. We never know. So that's why it's so important. And that's some things that Mike and I talked about. I'm gonna give this little brief thing about Mike, and I had posted it. That was one day. I don't know what the country boy was feeling. Lord, I have no idea what I was feeling. But you know, sometimes you be feeling something, and the spirit just leads you. And I was feeling something, and I called him, and all I could say was, Mike, I just need you to pray for me. And we sit right there, and let me tell you something about this man. He was going through chemo, David. He was going through chemo. He was battling, and he stopped and put his issues. Let me say this again. Sometimes we miss this. He stopped and put his issues to the side and prayed for me. He didn't say, well, let me call you back and I'll pray with you. He didn't say, well, I got this going on. He right then and right then and right there. He stopped and he prayed and we prayed. And I had to tell him after. I said, man, Mike, I'm sorry. I said, I ain't even asked you how you was doing. I ain't say nothing. I just say, boy, pray for me. And he said, that's all right. But man, genuine. He was genuine. So my condolences to the Giles family. My condolences to the Powell family. You never know. You never know. I said this before. That's why we gotta do this thing on purpose. We have to purposely forgive. We gotta purposely move forward. We gotta purposely let go of something. Purposely do it. Not accidentally, not coincidentally. We have to purposely. We have to live a purpose-filled life. The saddest death is that of a person that never found their purpose. The saddest death is that of a person that never found their purpose. And I will say, I know that not only, and I'm going to play another one after we get off. I have uploaded the last actual video that we did. And it was that show, Beyond the Pulpit. So that one will be playing after we get off the air. But something Mike said is that faith ain't about talking. It's about walking. We don't have to run around here carrying Bibles and carrying scriptures and quoting scriptures. Ooh, I'm gonna get on that one. I'm gonna leave that alone. We ain't got to run around here quoting the Bible, but living.
We're gonna leave that alone today.
So many people can quote a scripture, but can't even live not one thing in it. So many people want to chunk these words at you, but ain't living it. This thing is not about just talking. This ain't just about having the conversation about it. Not about just always looking at what's wrong with somebody else. I always got the thing on what another person could do. Oh, you could do this and you could do that, but never, ever, 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 ever. You know, I did a video today in the midst of my frustration, so I had to release some tension. I did a video, King George's new song, and it basically says the thing about, I ain't got time to be hating on you. I ain't got time to be judging you. And my quote was, before you want to judge me, look in the mirror and judge the man in the mirror before you try to judge me. So I said that, and that's all on that. So prayers to my Louisiana family. Michael said these words.
Prayers.
God says he will never leave us nor forsake us. And know that. So that's it. What's going on, little Diva? I'm sorry. I got over here and got heated a little bit.
You didn't get heated. You're fine. If you just don't even realize all the work I just did. So you what? You can't hear me? You can't hear me?
I said, what is you doing? I can hear you. Look. I hear you, but what is you doing? You got your head down. You're
still. I was telling you. See, I think you can't hear me because I'm talking, but you can't hear me.
Oh, it'd be delayed.
I was telling you what I was doing. When you were saying, what are you doing? We must have a big old delay. I hate that. I hate it.
I'm listening. I'm gonna shut my. Look, as I say, I'm gonna shut my old triple trapper.
Don't shut your triple trapper because I was working. That's why I was saying I'm working. So you talking was good.
Okay. So you want me to keep on talking? Well, look here, y'all.
No. I'm done.
Oh, I'm gonna pop that soda. Hey, wait a minute. I got a good one for you.
I think your friend's gonna come in the house.
Look, I'm from the country, right? Look, y'all, and the executive producer was with me last week, and you know, I'm from the country,
Mama,
so I don't know about people in the city, but when I see a drink, I call it a soda. So I told the executive producer, right? I say, will you go in their refrigerator and get me that soda? And she went and she said, this Coke? Mama. I said, yeah, girl, that's a soda.
I don't get it. She calls, because
it's the Coke. Calls, I call it a soda.
That's what I call it.
Yeah, but it said it's a Coke. She's like, this Coke? I said, yeah, girl, that's a soda.
Well, so tonight's show is my. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. What is it about? What we gonna?
So tonight's show, my friends, we had a guest, but they needed to quarantine. So we're gonna let them quarantine, even though we're virtual. They need to quarantine, so we're gonna let them quarantine. So we're going to be on just kind of giving some updates, some thoughts, tell y'all what we got going on, what's coming up. We're gonna also talk about what?
I should have did something else. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna try something new tonight. I've saved some pictures of different things that we're gonna talk about. So I'm gonna try it tonight. I don't know if it's gonna work, but that's what I was doing behind the scenes. So he be thinking I'm gonna be doing nothing, that I'm just back here playing around, but I'm back here actually working. Yes, Candace. So I'm gonna read the messages, the comments that we got so far, Country Boy. Hi, Miss Julie. Thank you for always watching. We do not take your support for granted. Why is Country Boy behind the speaker, out behind his microphone? But so blessings to you as well. Candace, hey, we miss you as well. Yes, you should come on the cruise. This the second one. You said you was gonna roll with us. Come on here. You can come on. And then let's see, so that was that. You need to go. Yes, you need to go cruising with us. Because you got to keep Country Boy from taking his fishing pole. And Miss Clark, Aaliyah Clark, hey. And she's proud of you, Country Boy. Oh no, Candace, I know y'all can hear me. It was Country Boy being like he can't hear me. Then there's Miss Julie again.
What you say?
See, that was about right there. What you keep saying with you? Don't do it. Stop aggravating me.
Miss Julie! Hey, look here. Hey, guess what? Hey, Diva. Guess what I
What's
got?
Up?
Guess what I got me?
What you got?
I got me a TikTok supporter.
Oh, you do? Who is it?
Miss Julie.
Well, TikTok. You, Miss Julie, on TikTok. Okay. Miss Julie is just your supporter in all ways.
All around. She's my all around up and down. That's right.
That is wonderful.
So what you got going on? What you got going on? You know I'm gonna throw something up in there. Go ahead.
Who, me? Mama, come say hi to the people.
I knew when I looked on my worst night.
I got a surprise for you. Come look. You gotta bend down.
Hey, Mama J, look at you over there, Mama J.
And all this yellow.
Tell everybody. Hold on. Tell everybody hi.
Everybody. Hey, everybody.
Tell them to come on the cruise with us.
Come on and go on the cruise. I got mine paid off, guys. Y'all need to come on. Come on the cruise. You're going to be sad if you don't go.
Woo, if anybody want to work on the cruise and come here, I got a lot of people this time. So I definitely we're going to have to work this time, Mama, because we got people.
Hey, Mama J.
Yeah,
Mama J.
Did you know Country Boy said he's trying to take a fishing?
I'm gonna catch me some of them big old bass out there.
He talking about him and Chili Bill Smith gonna be on the back of the boat they fishing.
I don't think so. You not gonna find no fish. You know how deep that water is?
I'm gonna find me a fish out there.
Maybe when you get off and go to Cozumel, you might can fish.
He's so silly.
And one of them gonna pull you off, right? It's so good to see you.
It's good to
All
see
right,
you
this
too,
is
Mama J.
y'all. Dream travel by Joe, my mama.
And I know this has nothing to do with what I'm gonna say. Register to vote.
We're
Bye.
actually going to talk about that tonight. But mama, so Punch Boy, that's funny that she showed up. Guess what today really is? And we forgot. Today is the Small Business Spotlight. I forgot. It's the last Monday of the month. But tell them real quick about your winery.
Oh, guys, I've got a trip going to Fredericksburg. I'm hearing that it's a really nice little quaint city. I've got a trip going September 21st. I'm also for two people, 250. One person, 150. If you can bring me 6 people with you, you go for free. I'll pay for your lunch. All right.
Winery in Fredericksburg. If y'all heard of Fredericksburg, I don't know nothing about it, but I heard my daughter say something great about
They
Fredericksburg.
said it's really nice, and we're gonna have games on the bus. We're gonna have karaoke on the bus. We're gonna give away prizes.
We gonna have how many wines we get to try?
I don't know how many they give. So a lot of people, and remember, guys, you don't have to drink the wine. You don't have to just see how they're made. I don't want the wine either, but I want to see how they.
Yeah, they never have any sweet wine, and I don't like the sweet wine. But anyway, tell your people, tell your friends. This will be a night. And sometimes people think these trips are only for women. This you can bring a couple.
Sure,
you can bring yourself.
Men on there. Come go with us.
Come on, go with us, and let's have a good time in September.
The 21st.
The 21st. That's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have some fun. That's the day after Deisha's birthday. Maybe he'll go. So anyway, y'all, Dream Time Travel by Joe. She have lots of great things coming up. I am not a travel agent. I'm a halfway travel agent. I plan the stuff, fun stuff. So
bye guys. We'll be back and tell you about my health products next time. Bye bye.
There you go. There you go. Oh, take this wine trip.
Oh,
Yeah, a wine trip going to Fredericksburg.
Thank you.
Wait,
Hey, is that Fredericksburg, Texas?
I don't know how to mute me. Anyway, mute me.
I can mute you. Want me?
Yeah.
Bam. You gone. You out of there. She off of there. I done kicked her out. That's right. Well, look here. That was Mama J. And she's got a trip going to the winery. The winery. Well, look, since my co-host had to go talk to Mama J, I can tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all something. Personal experience. Old Country Boy has been 2 weeks. Let me tell y'all, for 2 weeks, I have been dealing with one of the most frustrating things. I didn't get aggravated, but it could be frustrating. I have been dealing with DPS for 2 weeks. I hope there's a DPS officer listening tonight. Let me tell y'all, I went to the DPS office today, okay? Had to get my license renewed. Went to the DPS, went up in there, got there early this morning. I was there early. I was there before the folks got there. And I stood there in the line, and then all of a sudden, by 7:15, they comes from around the building. And you know what they say? The electricity's off. So you're gonna have to come back. I had a 7:45 appointment this morning, y'all. So you shouldn't have left. I'm telling you about it now. I had a 7:45 appointment. Okay. Now, so I left. I was like, okay. They said, well, come back at 9. I left. I went back at 9 o'clock. Y'all know how hot it was at 9 o'clock. And I went out there at 9 o'clock. They was still no electricity. So I go up to one of the supervisors and I'm saying, well, so what are we supposed to do if you have an appointment? What exactly is the procedure? And they were just like me. I don't know. How you work here? And if I had to go online and schedule an appointment to come here. And they only, first and foremost, let me tell y'all this. I scheduled this appointment the beginning of July. Do y'all understand this is the end of July and they are just now having the appointment? That's the other crazy thing. Okay, but anyway, I'm not going to. So I get there. Then they tell me 9 o'clock. And I'm like, so what am I supposed to do? What's my options? They like, I don't know. Then the lady tells me, well, you can go to another one of our offices and just tell them that our power is out here, and go in there and they should be able to take care of you. If y'all know anything about Houston, you know ain't no offices, no DPS offices close to each other, okay? It ain't like one just right down the road. So I said, fine. I drive 45 minutes to the other DPS office, go in with my little old thing and go in and ask the lady. The lady was like, oh, do you have an appointment? That's the first thing they asked you now. Do you have an appointment? Well, no, I don't. I said I had one at the other office, but their electricity was out and they told me to come over here. Oh, wait, let me check with my supervisor. And that's just how she was talking. I ain't making no fun. Let me check with my supervisor. Don't know, she's standing right there. So I stand right there and finding this little short, and I'm gonna talk about it because she lied. She lied. I don't know your name. You liar lady that works at the DPS office on Tacoma. You. I hope you're watching because you lied. Okay, let me tell you what the lady said. Okay, so she comes out. She's the supervisor. She comes out. She's like, "Oh no, we can't take you here because you have to have an appointment here. We don't take walk-ins. But you have to go back over to the other office because I just spoke with them and the office is open now." I asked that lady. I will never ever. I'm gonna look in this camera, lady. I will never forget your face. I can't remember your name, but I got your face burnt in my mind for the rest of my life because you lied. Okay, this is what that lady told me. She said, she didn't say, well, no, sir, we can't take you here because you have to be scheduled here. She said that part, but then she backed it up by saying, I spoke with the supervisor at the other office and they're open.
Supervisor told
Said.
Okay,
So
stop.
they are open. What? I asked her.
I was in pause.
You telling me, you're saying to me that the office is open. She said, yes, lie. You lied. You flat out lied. You didn't lie. It was a straight lie. Let me tell you what happened. So I said, cool. I hops and I drive all the way 45 minutes back to the other side of town. And guess what? They wasn't no bit more open. Wasn't no lights on. It was just like, and I said, and I told the supervisor there, I said, but the lady over there said that she had called over here. He says, no, they don't know anything that goes on over here. Lady supervisor at the DPS office on Tacoma, you are a liar. Okay, so, but anyway, yeah, it wasn't the fact. And let me let y'all know, I wasn't frustrated. I made the decision to drive to the other office. Okay. The lady could have just said, no, we can't take your appointment here. I would have done whatever. But when she told me that she had actually spoke to someone at the Gessner office and they were open, it was a lie. It was an unsolicited lie. I didn't even request the lie. It was like, you know how somebody just come up with a lie out of the blue for no reason. She just pulled that lie. Well, let me see here. Let me find the lie. And she just brought that lie like, yeah. And I looked me in my eye.
And lied.
Straight to my face. I will never forget your face, lady. And if I see you anywhere, the first thing I'm gonna remember, not your name, nothing else. What I'm gonna remember about you is you are a liar. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm done. But anyway, so I had to.
So I did. Yes, this is. Tony said, did this live? Why can't he hear me?
It's 100% live. So anyway, the situation.
Can you hear me though?
I can hear you. Yeah. So I had to go back and Then
okay.
because I'm running my mouth, you can't get nothing in right now. I had to go back.
Well, you
and
said
then
you was done.
I'm almost done. I got one more. They wiped out my appointment. I had to reschedule my appointment. It's like it don't even exist. Like I never had an appointment today. That's what they do to us. They make it disappear. They didn't say, they didn't send no emails. We're going to reschedule. We're going to put you. They wiped it out. And now my next appointment isn't until August 16th. Do y'all hear me? What kind of craziness is going on? But anyway, so with Old Country Boy, tomorrow morning, I'm going to be up and I'm going to be at the DPS office in the morning. They're going to have to tell me, no, sir, you're going to have to go. Because I'm going to show them. Here go my appointment. It wasn't my fault that y'all didn't pay your electric bill. I don't know. But I'll be there in the morning and we're going to see what happens after that. Anyway, all right, I'm done with DPS. Lady on the coma, the liar.
Well, I was gonna say something about. Okay, do me a favor. See, there's a 10-minute delay, 10-second delay, big time. I know what I'm saying is a long delay. Huh? What? So, internet people, Xfinity, Comcast, all of y'all.
DPS,
y'all have to figure it out.
All of them. It's DPS, all of them.
Y'all have to figure it out. Because me talking to him, he don't hear it for 10 seconds later. That don't work. We trying to do a podcast here. Nah. But I was gonna say, Country Boy, though. I'm gonna talk to y'all because he ain't gonna give me the 10 seconds. What I was gonna say is that, maybe the lady, they are, okay. Tony, you screaming in all caps, so stop screaming in all caps. So, to the DPS people, I am very surprised because DPS have changed over the years. Since they got the new nice centers, everybody was all nice. I guess they didn't fire the nice people and hire old mean people back. But I also told Country Boy, maybe who's the liar? Oh, the people at DPS. So listen. So the lady at DPS, I'm wondering, did her boss tell her that she talked to the lady?
She lied.
She might not be a liar, right?
She lied. She flat lied.
Because I didn't even know that you can't. I did my license online, but my stepmom and my cousin said they not allowed. They could do theirs online. I don't know what's happening. Project 2025.
And they're a bunch of liars. It's liars. I don't want to say they liars.
I'm not.
Let me rephrase that. Not everybody at DPS is a liar, but that one short lady that work in the coma, that lady's a liar.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next subject. We're gonna have Mr. Louisiana Country Boy will jump on tomorrow to let us know a day in the life of him and DPS tomorrow because he's going back to tomorrow. I told him I would still be there because I would not have left. Once I left that one place and went away to the other place, someone would have had to come and explain to me what's going on. Before I'm not making no more appointments. I'm not going to the DPS office. Somebody needs to come and explain to me why. First of all, why Jenny told me that the place had the lights on and it was open. Why did she tell me that? I want to know that first. Then 2, explain to me why I can't do my license online. 2, 3, where can I go to renew my license today? I need to know this information today.
Well, and I can tell you that part. That part is that it does not matter. They only take a limited amount of walk-ins. When they tell you that, the limited amount is probably 2. That's all.
They had a limited amount when I went and looked it up on the internet. There's a limited amount of people that can do it online. So they got a bunch of limits.
And you still got to pay.
What they doing? What y'all doing all that? And what you gotta do, what y'all doing all day if it's only all these limits? If anybody knows anybody that works for DPS, have them to contact us. We have questions.
Don't contact
We
me.
have questions.
Don't contact me until after I get my license.
We'll let you check.
Don't contact me.
Well, I want to talk to you. Y'all come on chat with Trina on Wednesday. I have questions. I have questions. I want to know why my friend not get his driver's license today. I want to know why y'all have him running all over Houston. Well, for one, because he didn't stand there and have his hat on with his hands on his hips saying, "I'm not going back until somebody tells me something." That's what
here's my thing. My thing is this: is why would you have people set an appointment? That's my only thing. Why would you have people set an appointment?
That's why.
It was 12 o'clock. My appointment was 7:30.
That's why you don't leave until somebody come out there and tell you something. Now,
they was out there
crazy like that, but
they weren't even inside. They were standing outside under tents.
Had Joanne Thompson or my grandmother Lois Olivia Curvey, and they've been there, not only would they have gotten a picture of their likeness today, they would have been barred from coming back to the offices. So, that would have been. That's just how that would have been. No one would have had it. Yeah, they would have gotten there. They would have got your license today, my license, everybody. They would have got anybody their license. They would have got it today because they would have been banned from coming to DPS. No, y'all do y'all's online for now. We don't want y'all back.
But I'm glad, and I don't know if other. Well, yes, you know what? I can't say I don't know if other people, because all the people that were there this morning with me were the same ones that had to leave. Those were all people that have been. And here's the thing: is not get it. I get that things happen. That happens. But what do you do if you're steady making appointments? So you're gonna keep rotating this thing. So you have appointments that somebody made 6 months ago for tomorrow. How are you gonna say, well, we're gonna fit this in? What did y'all do when the power was out, when the electricity was out for the storm came? What did they do? And that's my question. So what do you, it's almost like, everything should be a lesson in my mind. Everything should be a lesson. From the storm, you should have learned, okay, this is a process that we should put in place. So if this happens, we know how to handle this, and this. They was running around there like they was just as lost as like. And why wouldn't 2 major offices or 3 major offices have conversation with each other? Hey, you know what? Hey, Rosenberg. Hey, this is what's going on here. Hey, Tacoma. This is what's going on here. Hey, wherever the other one is, out 45. This is what's going on in our office. It was almost like they are all separate, huh?
I'm just saying it's 8:40.
Oh, it's 8:40. Oh, get on it, girl. I'm sorry. I done DPS'd it for 30 minutes.
So today we wanted to get some conversation about different things. We definitely wanted to allow people to talk about DPS, because I wanted to say that. But I will say this: I'm really serious. If anybody works for anybody, if anybody out here works for DPS watching, or you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, reach out to us. We would love to have you on so we can ask them these questions. The next thing I want to say today is the day. Let's find it. See, that's so small.
You're supposed to put it on your thing.
Anyway, up at the top there. Up at the top there. Get back to the comments. People talking. Come on. So today, y'all know, was the first day of Sheila Jackson Lee. She's gonna be housed in a rotunda at the city of Houston. And one of the cool things about that, she's only the second person that has happened to really? has had that honor. I really wanted to go, but I felt like it's gonna be so many in Houston, and everybody was gonna be there. So I was like, but what was funny, but not really funny, but touched me a little bit was this weekend. Was it Friday? Um, I've been looking for the video of me and her that Country Boy did. But I couldn't find that. But this picture popped up in my memories of me and her during our interview, and it was this time last year. This time she was running for mayor real heavy, and she stopped. And what I put in my post was, we asked people to come on the show, we asked people to do different things, and we know how awesome we are. We know how amazing we are. But there's some people think, oh, this that little show. Oh, that's the show you want. Oh, that little show. And so sometimes people do pass it up. One thing that we have learned is we don't care because we touch the people who need to be touched by us. Sheila Jackson Lee, when he went, when they're loud as he is, he went there and got him, brought out, and she didn't ask how many viewers we had. She didn't ask how many was online. She didn't ask any of those questions. And mind you, I'm gonna probably get beat up, but I don't care. Miss Matthews, Candace Matthews, I reached out to her several times because I thought she was doing ready. She just would talk to me. And yes, I call names. She wouldn't even talk, would return, none of that. Sheila came out there and got right in front. And it doesn't matter if she was running for mayor, because somebody else could say, well, she did that because she was running for mayor. Yeah, but I reached out to people running for office, and they still did not return the call. They didn't do it, and since I'm doing it, let me just shout out Jarvis Johnson, Boris Miles, a judge. She's now a judge. Lori Gray. They have. And I can't think of this other guy that was on it, but anyway, they've all been running for office, and they have joined my show. I want to give shout out to that. But Sheila Jackson Lee, the legendary Sheila Jackson Lee, stopped and came and sat. Did she sit? She sat and took a moment and talked on our show. So I thank her for that because there's so many people who are local. I don't say that. They're local and they won't even, they snub you. This lady didn't do that. She didn't care about how small, how big. She knew the importance of touching everybody, no matter if you had 2 people watching or 1,000,000 people. The secret is I was a recruiter for several years. And one of my bosses used to always say, when you go to an event, even if you don't get but 2 people to come to your table, you are planting the seed. You never know when those people come back. We've had people come back. That day they may not touch our table, but they'll come back later sometimes and be like, you know what? I saw you at that event. And I remember you telling me to come here. So keep that in mind. But anyway, I do want to, and I know the video is going to come out this week because that was the memory. So I know the video memory is going to come up. It'll be crazy if it happens this week while we're doing all of her homegoing celebrations this week. So y'all think about Sheila Jackson Lee, want to leave her family, her good friend Sylvester Turner, who's considering running for her spot, and also Jarvis Johnson is considering running as well. But anyway, just keep her in your prayers. And while we're on that, I'm gonna go to the next thing. See, I told you I've been working. The next thing, that ain't it. Brand. Okay. That ain't it. I thought I was doing right. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing right. Anyway, so that didn't work out very well. So you want to say anything about Sheila, about Congresswoman Lee?
About Sheila? No, I just I admire her. And I said it the other week. Just who she was. I had the opportunity of meeting her 1, 2, 3 times. I met her out at the park for I can't remember. Maybe 5 times. And it's for me. I'm gonna be me, regardless of I'm on. And that's what I think is again. Sometimes we get away from just being authentically who we are, trying to be something for someone else. Let me tell y'all something. We all sit out on the toilet the same way, okay? And we all puts our shoes on the same way. Ain't nobody no bigger than nobody else. And sometimes some people get so high and mighty that they forget that. And you can't.
Someone gave them a chance.
Exactly, and that's it. So for me, I'm not a bandwagon person. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I ain't no bandwagon. I ain't cheering for Sheila because 100 other folks were cheering for Sheila. I like Sheila because I met Sheila, or Congresswoman, or whatever y'all call her. I just call her Sheila because that's what I know.
That's not nice. Earned that.
Yeah.
So not whatever y'all call her. She earned that.
Yeah, she earned it. Like I mean, she earned it. I mean, she earned for me to call her Sheila. That's out of love right there. Look, let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't know. I used to call her my girlfriend on the slide. I used to that my girlfriend.
Miss Julie, he was cheating on you.
But no, I having the opportunity to actually meet and we shared smiles, we shared conversation, we shared laughs, genuine. And it wasn't because there was a bunch of folks around and we had to she had to put on the show. Can't nobody put on no show with a country boy, but I'll call you out in a minute. I'll call her out too. And it was to be able to, I still remember, that one night over there at Jack's when my co-host thought I lost my mind. When I went in there and I got her. And I say, she coming, she on her way. She like, who? I say, Sheila. And when she walked out the door, I said, Sheila, oh, yeah, Sheila. Because Sheila didn't know where she was going, so I had to. But, and she graciously came. She graciously came. So, I can't say any more than that, so.
All right, well, thank you so much, country boy. We're gonna get a bell to ring for you. Bam. Sheila, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, we will miss you. Yes, tomorrow she will be over here at Fallbrook Church for a celebration. Wednesday she will be at tomorrow she will be at Wheeler Avenue. Wednesday she will be at Fallbrook Church. So yeah, so she will be taking around the city places that she. Come on back over here. Okay, and then next thing I want to bring up is the We See You Award. I'm so excited. Actually, I've got to give out, so every month I give out an award. It's called the We See You Award, and this is from someone that I used to they used to help me out when I first started promoting. He has an award called oh my gosh, I can't think of this. Oh, I can't think what's that. But anyway, I got this. I changed it up a little bit. He gives out awards to people who are getting started in their business. And he doesn't know these people. He goes and he looks for them on Facebook and Instagram, social media, and see what they're doing, and then he gives them an award. To them. I just can't call what the award is called right now. So anyway, I'm gonna do something like that. Because Country Boy and I always talk about all these award shows, all these a million award shows. And to me, to him, to us, it waters it down a little bit. Are people really getting awards just because they woke up today? We want to give awards to people who have done something. I see some same people get awards over and over and over. And I'm not taking nothing from that, but it does make it. As a matter of fact, I recently was was nominated for something. And I was like, no, I'm gonna pass on that one. I don't want an award if I want an award when I actually deserve it. I've done something for the award. So anyway, I started with this We See You Award for people who have started a business or doing something in the community, whatever it is they're doing. I don't want to use the word underdogs, but they don't get all these awards and accolades. People don't notice them. So my award is for that, to let them know, hey, these other people over here that's doing what they're doing. They don't see you, but we see you. There are some people who see what you're doing. So that's my award. Anyway, I have one award way from June I've been trying to give out. But the person I've been trying to surprise, oh Lord, I've been trying to chase her down and it just ain't working. I was gonna call Coach one day to tell her she jump on for me tonight so I could award her online, but I changed my mind. It was too late. So now she's gonna roll out and we ain't gonna see her till I don't know when. But anyway, so that person for June, And Saturday night, I went out and gave the award to someone at his event. I surprised him at his event he gives. Excuse me, and I awarded him. On that note, if someone gives an award, and if it's a piece of paper, certificate, see, I got, or y'all probably can't see it, but I got a little certificate while somebody gave me, because when someone gives me something, I'm appreciative of it. Don't come online and think everybody in the whole wide world that was there and around what the person who gave you the award. I don't need the thank you per se, but what word would that be, boy? It would be polite, it would be considerate, it would be grateful. Any of those match? Okay, so yeah, rude, but it's okay. I did it from my heart, so I can't expect the star on the top of my paper. Anything to add to whatever I was talking about? Do we see your award? You heard what I was saying about the awards?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way.
Right.
You know, is that sometimes sometimes we oversaturate, and a lot of these things is, and I have, you know, on my behalf, you know, I'm honored and grateful that I have been nominated for some things and have received some magnificent awards that grace this lovely office right now. I'm very honored for those, very, very, very much so, to be a part of those. But sometimes you see these things is it gets carried away sometimes, and it becomes money makers. It becomes it loses. I got a word. It loses its. Let me see if I can say it right. I'm gonna see if I can get it in country term. Prestige.
That
it becomes watered down.
like the like the Hollywood the star on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't used to hear it as often. Not every other day they give a star.
Right.
It's like what? And then they're giving away honorary doctorates now. And someone that I spoke with last week who has a doctorate, it was like what? So I went to school and worked all this time. And now y'all just throwing out, letting people be called. Anyone, because I have a friend, she has her, I have a few friends that have a doctorate, actual doctorates. They actually went to school and earned it. I call them, I still call my friend Brandlin, I still call her Dr. Jones. I don't have to, she's never told me to. One of my bosses, people call her Patricia, I still call her Dr. Allen. And I say that because they earned it. Now, maybe if we go out and hang out, I probably might say something different, but they earned that. They earned it. I've been encouraged to go get. I don't want to do it. It's too much work. It's hard. It's gonna be a lot of sacrifice to get that. I don't want to do it. But those who have done it, who have worked hard, nights writing this big book called a dissertation, they deserve to be called. And that's something I've always been. I hear a lot of. Unfortunately, they're us. They say, "Well, why do you have to be calling them doctors?" And what? Because they earned it, and they didn't. You know, these people earn it. So, and I know people that pay a certain amount of money to colleges, they get the honorary. That's a little different too. But it's just every other week we pop up with more saying, "You got a doctor," you Oprah, you got a doctor, you got a doctor, you got a doctor. I don't like that.
We have changed as a. You know, so much has changed. You know, when I was coming up, we didn't get them that gun participation awards. Okay, it didn't. You didn't get one just because you was on the team. It just didn't happen. And a lot of times I understand. No, I don't. But it made you work hard. I was going to say I do understand. You know, when I didn't get it, what it did was it made me work harder to achieve.
Yes.
It made me work harder to achieve. And not just thinking like, oh, well, hey, you know what? Everybody, all I got to do is be on there. I ain't never got to do nothing, and I get it. That's unfair. Yeah, that's unfair to those that get out and they work and they put in the work and they put in the effort. That's just my opinion. Is that you can't just. The Bible says you can treat everybody fair. You can treat everybody right, but it's not about fairness. It's not about, everybody wants to be where everybody deserves it. Everybody deserves. No. Everybody doesn't. If you didn't put it in, why should you get something out just because you were there? It requires, and that sometimes that waters down the integrity. That waters down where we are today. So many people don't think that they have to work for anything. They think that it should just be given to them, because that's what's happened. Is we've handed so much stuff to so many people. Now it's embedded in their mind that they don't do nothing.
It becomes entitled.
That's the word. Yes, and that is BS.
Yeah, and I did that too. I'm like, I am somebody like the little story at the top of my paper. I do. And that means something, because first of all, I was an athlete in school. In life is, and I'm a country boy doesn't believe in certain kinds of competition, but life is a competition. You don't get a participation ribbon for everything that you do in life. You're gonna lose something, and it is a winner and a loser. No matter how, and you teach your children, okay, well, you got it's red, it's black, it's blue, red, and I'm gonna just say white. You got the third place white when it's time. But you know what? That gives us somewhere to start. We're gonna keep going till we get the red. Then we're gonna go until we get the blue ribbon.
Yes.
But if everybody got that same blue ribbon and say participation, I won the race, but everybody got the same ribbon I got, what am I doing there? Why am I practicing and working on? Because everybody got the same ribbon. Like, I don't believe everybody getting a participation. Now, they used to give us like a little certificate or something. You don't get a ribbon, but you might get a certificate because you participated in the program, whatever. But you don't get that blue ribbon. You don't get that medal. You don't. It definitely should be a distinguished difference in the two. So that's that on that. Next thing, y'all. I don't know if y'all see that. I'm trying to learn how to do something. I'm gonna know about next week. But this is our new logo. I don't know if y'all saw our new logo. It's so cute. I love it. We're gonna get it on a shirt, but it's really, really cute. So y'all take a look. It's really small here because I ain't got to the blue ribbon yet. I'm still on the white ribbon. So once I get it big, I can get the other ribbon. So that's that. And then the next thing is
$13.99. You can buy them $13.99.
The Grown and Sexy Party of the Week. The first thing I want to mention is there is an organization, a group called Grown and Sexy, and apparently, my graphics artist didn't do his research because I have the same Grown and Sexy logo that they have, which I don't like that. I just found this out because everywhere I go, they say, "Oh, you're part of that Grown and Sexy group." I'm like, you Grown and Sexy? At first, I'm saying yes, because I'm thinking they're talking about well, come to find out, there is a group on Facebook that's called the Grown and Sexy, I don't know, organization, whatever. And that's their logo. That's logo. But I'm sure they got it from the same place he probably pulled it from. But anyway, long story short, we are different people. My cruise is called the Party on the Sea, but I have different themes for each party on the sea. So this is we had just the Party on the Sea, but this time we're going to be the Grown and Sexy Party on the Sea. One of the ones I'm thinking of is going to be comedy Party on the Sea. I don't know, Party on the Sea with comedy, something to that effect. But Party on the Sea is the actual name of the cruise. So anyway, we are just selling out November 14th. Somebody told me yesterday it was the 18th. I said, well, no, that's when we're coming back. So November the 14th is when we're selling out. We're gonna have a good time. We have lots of things happening. We're having the very first out of all the cruises I've ever done, the very first inspirational Sunday or motivational Sunday, whatever. And it is going to be amazing. Right now we have the amazing Louisiana country boy who will be leading. We have Eric Cortez who will be doing the singing, and I did say sing, the singing. So it's gonna be so good. We have the cruise is people are so excited about this cruise that Tiffany Rochelle, Louisiana boy's girl, she's gonna be on the cruise partying with us. We have the blues singer Miss Angela Morgan and her husband, who is an amazing drummer, Mr. John King. They will be selling. They're not even performing, but they are selling on the cruise. Of course, we got the clockwork band performing with us. We have hard to find performing. The amazing Lil Daryl, the comedian. On that note, pin there. Lil Daryl is celebrating his birthday in August, just like me. But he is gonna have an event. So watch my Facebook page and my social media pages because he's gonna have an event for his birthday somewhere here in Houston. I just can't remember where. But watch my Facebook page. We also have again Eric Cortez. The Louisiana country boy, of course, and then we have a fancy dancer who's a legendary dancer here, dance teacher here in Houston. She's going to be teaching us some line dances. We have so much going on. I ain't figured out how I'm getting all this on the itinerary, but we gonna make it work.
Hey, look here, look, don't forget.
We gonna go find us a spot. Huh?
Hey, don't forget my fishing buddy, the one, the only, the man that's gonna keep it cool, the one, the only, Chili Bill Smith. Oh, yeah.
And the funny thing about that is me and Chili Bill Smith have been friends forever, way back. And we always kind of throw out there about him coming on one of the cruises. Finally this year, I said, this Roman States cruise, I'm gonna get Chili Bill Smith on this trip. And I'm gonna tell you, let me just show y'all the back of the car. I don't know, y'all probably can't even see all that. But anyway, that's the other side of the card. So it's gonna be great. Let me tell y'all, not only am I running out of cabins, the cruise ship is running out of cabins. This is gonna be a sold out cruise. So I'm having to get some people booked this week, and I have to go and hunt them down some cabins this week. So keep in mind, you need to come on with it if you're gonna come. You have to pay at least $300 to get booked for me to in the system to grab your cabin. Some people kind of still slide in there, try to slide that $150 in there. I took it off the website because there's no more of that. It has to be at least $300. The final payment was July the 31st. I have gotten it extended to August the 20th. Now look here. Don't wait till August 21st, August 20th to do that because I have to put that in, and that is my birthday month. So I will be gone a lot. I'll be doing now. I'm gonna be doing some things. That's playing. I'll be 55 this year, y'all. So August the 20th is the last day. Now after August 20th, well, actually after July 31st, you really need to pay the full amount. But whatever it is, by July 20th, you need to pay your full balance. Excuse me. Then after August the 20th, to get us, there will still be a few cabins left. I'm sure it depends. You have to pay the full thing. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. You may not realize it, but I lost my train of thought. Oh, there are people on my last cruise that did not have a cabin until like a couple of days before the cruise because they were out. They were sold out. And so sometimes people either cancel or whatever they do. Some things may come open and come available. So yeah. So that's that on that. We want to see you. It's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. I will not lie to you. I have a little anxiety. I've done a cruise with over 200 something people, but there were people kind of helping. For some reason, this time I'm a little nervous, but it's gonna get done. I have 2 people out here helping me, and then we're almost done. I promise. I'm gonna say the last. Starting August the 6th, I have a new show, and I'm gonna talk about Country Boys Sunday show when we talk about this. I have a new, I guess you call it a segment. It's still chat with Twitter. It's gonna be on every Tuesday night. Starting August the 6th at August the 6th at 7 o'clock. Nope, at 8 o'clock. Let me start. Every Tuesday night beginning August the 6th through the Tuesday before election night, I will have a show on called Chat with Trina, Super Tuesday with Chat with Trina, Super Tuesday Talk with Chat with Trina. And I will have, this is my way of supporting our vote. So I'm going to have different people come on, talk about the vote, talk about what's happening, what we should be doing. But also, I have a Republican who is a true Republican coming on. So it's going to be hard for me. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. So we're going to probably pray the night before. But I'm going to have him come on. Somebody referred him to me. But the first one I have on August 6th will be Miss Lizzie Bell. She'll be on with me next Tuesday. She's going to be breaking down Project 2025. She's a young girl, young woman who I love her talk. She actually was the mentee of Mays. What's Mays' first name? Mr. Mays from Flint. So she talks the talk and she's gonna walk the walk. She was running for his seat. I don't know if she still is or not, but at one time she was. But she's gonna be on Breaking Down Project 2025, and she's also so excited that she's gonna come back the week before the election for us to talk again before the election comes. So tune in. We're gonna have different people. I already got some people lined up. Thank goodness. If you know someone or you are someone that's open about your political views, I'd love for you to come on and join me. But that's what I'm working on. But every Tuesday night, starting August 6th all the way up to November, no, actually the end of October, before the week before, the Tuesday before the election, we'll talk all the way up. Get out, like my mama said, get out, vote. Your vote does matter no matter what anybody says. Your vote matters. And what I'm so excited about right now is that young people right now, they wasn't excited because they really want another person. Now they got that person, they're excited. And I'm gonna say this before we go into country. Pod, P-O-D, Pod Save America. Check out that podcast. It's an amazing podcast. Kids actually hit me to it because that's what they listen. That's when they were breaking down to me about the young people. Things that we say sometimes about young people. I don't say that because I think my kids are really smart. This generation here, and they are very woke. But sometimes Whoopi Goldberg be on The View saying, that they're not with it, they're not woke, and they don't know what they're talking about. They do. They really, really do it. We can't underestimate what they know, what they read, and we can't underestimate that they are the ones that can make or break the vote. Who wins this election? So that's all I'm gonna say on that. Come on, because you have a show on Sundays. Wind down Sunday.
I just roll mine out. Look here, y'all just catch me on TikTok on Sundays 9 to 10. If you catch me. I do a wind down Sunday with Louisiana Country Boy every Sunday 9 to 10 on TikTok. All I do is hit the old button and let some old music play. That's it. That's all I do. I'm trying to be a DJ. Chili Billy, you're gonna have to teach me how to do that thing. That's what I do. It's called Wind Down Sunday. Wind Down Sunday.
Bring your earphones on the ship.
Huh? Do what?
Bring your earphones on the ship so you can get behind it.
I know.
The wine, so you can chick on the ship.
Play DJ. But yeah, so that's what I do on Sundays. That's another thing that I've added on. Wind down Sundays. Get you ready for the week. So that's our little country boy get right there. That's that. Look, other than me sitting on the back porch in the swing.
So the next thing is, I'm trying to speed along. I just wanted to make sure to mention his new thing, upcoming thing. I have a yacht, an all-white yacht day party coming on the Sunday before Labor Day, so September 1st. It is $120, but the yacht costs a lot. So you're gonna get food, you're gonna get drinks, you got a DJ, you got a lot of fun. It's gonna be fun. I did this a few years ago, and it was so fun, but it was a lot of rap. So I wanted to do one for the grown and sexy people of Houston. So y'all, it's something fun to do. I don't want to cancel it, but of course, by certain days, we got to pay the rest of the money. I'm gonna just be honest, transparent, and real. If we ain't got no people to get on now soon, we're gonna have to cancel it. I hate canceling stuff. That's how I go in debt sometimes, because in order not to cancel stuff, I just be let it go and end up coming to my pocket paying. That won't happen on this trip. So I got things to do. I got a festival to host. But anyway, y'all, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you're not interested in something like that, like I say all the time, pass it on to someone else that may be interested in going. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a Margaritaville. There will be a cash bar, but we are gonna give tickets out to people to get drinks. And for those of you who don't drink, we got Coke and Sprite. The last couple of things I want to mention is this little lady right here where did she go? Happens to be my daughter. Tomorrow she will be taking the bar. It's 2 days. She'll be taking the bar. I'm very excited. She's scared, of course. So y'all keep her in your prayer. Say a little prayer for her tonight to take away anxiety, give her focus, patience, and everything she needs. successful with the test. With the test, it is a big test. It's a lot, and I didn't know what it was like. I think it's like an SAT or an LSAT. It's really not. It's a lot more to the bar than I would have ever imagined. All right, and last but not least for me, this fella right here. This fella right here is my daddy. This is also him. Y'all can't see him, but he over there too. My daddy's ill. He has 2 pancreatic and stomach. So keep him in prayer. He's very comfortable. He does, talking takes a lot out of it. So I will ask you guys just to keep me, my family in prayer, and keep him in prayer that he's at peace. He's at peace and he's restful. Again, sleeping a lot, doesn't talk very much, doesn't really want to eat much. So yes, I will ask for prayer for him and the rest of our family. And I think that's finally all I got, y'all. And I'll just ask, I'll be transparent. Me too. I'm gonna ask for prayer from everybody to keep me where I'm at. Right now I'm at peace with things the way they go. I am very excited about Country always says that he sees my growth, but you know what's cool to me is when you see your own growth. I see my growth in so many things. I'm not perfect. I never will be. Not striving to be perfect, but striving to be better. Striving to be a better me. Striving to be the person that's good to people. Pray for me for what I'm dealing with. I try to keep a smile on my face. Try to keep it moving. Country boy probably the only one know I'm a negative Nancy because I'm always fussing. But I am grateful to have a friend who can accept it all. I feel bad about dumping on him, but I'm also glad I have someone to dump it on, and I don't have to be on all the time. In the world that I live in, I have to be on all the time. Because if you're like I am, what you probably don't realize is when you have a bubbly personality, anytime you're down, you don't feel like talking, you just want to be alone. People think you have an attitude. Sometimes you're the B word. Like all of these things make people not want people say about not doing what you're actually dealing with. So yes, so I ask for prayer for getting through that, being able to deal with life, dealing with it. There are things I'll probably share throughout the time of how I'm making amends with some, not making amends with people, but trying to put some things to the side, family wise, that in order for the sake of my father and the sake of him being happy, because I would say our blended family get along, and I would say I've sat with myself and reflected and say, you know what, which one is more important? Me winning is not important. My daddy raised me to be a person that knew how to be a bigger person, and that's the person that I'm going to make him know that I am. I'm a bigger person, and I'm going to make that happen for him. And yeah, but Country Boy, I don't say it enough, but I do want to say thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to lay my burdens down, on you. But I do thank you. I feel bad sometimes, but what I want you to know is that it takes a strong person and a nice, kind person to accept the dump. Because we talk about not dumping everything on people, but to take the dump. And I do understand you taking your break away from people this weekend, and you need that. I'm glad that you do. Now, you know it bothers me just because I am and I'm a spoiled brat and I need you with me. I need you there all the time. But I get it. I get it. But thank you so much, because if it weren't for you, they say God gives you people for a reason, a season. You showed up at an amazing time in my life, and I thank you for accepting me. So thank you publicly. I'll say thank you for that. I think that's it. Next, I'll thank Mr. Larry. Hey, Larry. I got to see. Let me say that. I got to see Larry on Saturday. It was a surprise to both of us, really. I went there for one thing, and there he then it was his birthday. Happy birthday, Larry. I hope you enjoyed your dinner. But he gave you a little tour around, I don't want to say the wrong name again. Help me, okay?
The legendary.
Okay, because I always say, I be thinking KCOA. So the legendary KYOK, it was really cute. And guess what? It's down the street from my house. So let me tell y'all this for you. Country boy from the KYOK, which is down the street from my house, literally. And they stop and say, hey, I'm down the street, let's have lunch. I'm down the street, I'm at KYOK right now, come on down here. I'm thinking it's way out in 3rd Ward, 5th Ward, over there. He right down the street, I ain't said a word. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. We don't take your support for granted. I'm going to pass the mic on over to my boy, the Louisiana country boy. Yes. Thank you.
Well, you know,
Oh, Miss Julie, thank you for that information. It has, if he has not done the driver's license. Wait. Miss Julie, Miss Julie has some information.
It's too late. It's too late.
Oh, well, if you haven't done it online for 5 years,
I'm out of the.
I'm just saying other people might want to know because I knew it was something. So they want to see your face every 5
I ain't care about right now. I don't care about it's me and DPS. We fine. Me and DPS. That's it. Me and DPS.
But anyway, y'all, we're going to turn over to Louisiana country boy. Thank you so much.
I will just end by saying these words right here. Understand something, people. I know this personally for myself. Is that we must allow people to live in the overflow. What do you mean? I mean this, is that not all the time, don't sacrifice yourself and everything and pour out your emptiness. Sometimes we end up pouring ourselves into somebody else and we pour all of us out, but we have no one to replenish us. See, what we have to do is understand, like, allow people to live in your overflow. Allow people to live in your overflow. That means it's overflowing. What you have is enough. You're not tapping into your reserves to give somebody. Too many times what we end up doing in this life, too many times, man, there was some wonderful posts that I put up. So many times we end up pouring into people. We go in, we pour into them, and their cup is empty, and we pour into them and we fill them up, and they don't even pour back into us. So many times, those very people that we end up pouring into will take our cup and break it. You have to protect your peace. You have to protect your peace. You have to, at all costs, protect your peace. It's okay for people to live in your overflow. It's okay. But when you start tapping into your reserves, then you're draining yourself. And if you ain't got nothing and no one pouring into you, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? So I just say this is go ahead. Just be what do I do? Good, I'll shut it down. I will shut it down. I will cut the phone. I will cut the lights. I will shut it down. When I feel my reserves getting tight, I will shut it down. Not out of disrespect, not out of anything else, but out of respect for myself. I will shut it down. Because, baby, let me tell y'all something. People will scream and holler at your funeral, but won't come to see you when you're drained in this world. They will flip over coffins and tear up pews. But while they had the opportunity to pour into you while you were on this side of the ground, baby, don't give me my flowers when don't put them on my grave. Can you put them in the kitchen? Can you put them next to the bed? Can you put them in the living room like your dad? But can you bring them while I can smell them and see them? Too many people want to go plant them at the graveyard. Baby, give me some of them flowers while I'm here. Pour in. Don't be trying to pour into my corpse, because my corpse can't do nothing for you. Nothing. So what do? Shut it down. I take some time to myself. I take some time away. I take some time to spend some time. See, when you can't spend time with you, why would anybody else want to? Take the time. Rest your mind. Rest your body. Rest your mind. Rest your body. So that's all I got. That's all I got. Other than that is say the words that I always say is, look here, to each and every one, beyond a shadow of a doubt, without question, that each and every one of us has been given a vision and a purpose. Each and every one of us has been given a vision and a purpose. It ain't up to nobody else to live it out. It ain't up to nobody else to carry it out. The greatest thing about a vision and a purpose, this is the most wonderful thing, is it ain't for us, but we must carry it out. We must deliver it. See, we are here to build the ship. We are here to build the ark. We are here to build the buildings. We are here to write the stories. We are here to do the podcast. We are here to sing the songs. We are here to do those things, not for us, because there's somebody out there that needs it from us, but we're the only ones that can deliver it to them. God specifically gave it to us to deliver. Told us to go. Go out into the world. Go out. Go out into the world and spread the word. Spread the gospel. Go out. Go out. Go out and spread it. See, too many people think that it's about us. It ain't about me. Never has been, never will be. It's about living and being all that he wants us to be. What he wants us to be. Each and every one of us. Let me tell y'all something. What you don't know is God knew you before you were created in your mother's womb. He knew where you would be right here today. He knew what you will be going through here at this moment. But see, here's the thing about it, is that he offers a choice. Gives you a choice. Mm-hmm. Yea, though I stand at the door and knock. Choice. Choice. This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. I don't do this for the people. I don't do this for the world. I do this. It's because this is what God has placed in me to do. I do this because I give him all the glory. I do this is because if I want those that will never, ever, 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 ever get to know him, those that don't know nothing about him, those that question whether he is real, those that question, I want you not listen to my words. Watch me. Watch me. It's not about the talk, it's about the walk. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I ain't saying that I ain't gonna stumble. I will. But I will never be ashamed of where I've come from, where I'm at, or where I'm going. Lay it down. So to your vision and your purposes, we believe in you. We believe in you. We support you. We believe in you. We support you. Because us not believing in you and supporting the vision that God has given you is saying we don't even believe in God. We believe in you. And lastly, but not least, short but sweet. You woke up this morning. When you woke up this morning and you opened your eyes and you cleaned out your ears and you tried to hear. And if you was out there today, as long as you wasn't at the DPS office, as long as you wasn't DPS office on Tacoma with that lying lady. As long as you wasn't out there with her. And I still love her. She a liar, but I love her. That lady at the DPS office on Tacoma that lied. And I probably should have told her I love you. And I'll tell her tonight, little lying lady at the DPS office on Tacoma, you are part of this too. Is understand this. Even if you don't support me, even if you lie to me and tell me to go somewhere that you know you ain't talk to them folks. No, I ain't talk to them. No, you ain't talk to them. Whether you support me, whether you don't. Whether you like me, whether you don't. Whether you call me, whether you don't. Whether you follow us or whether you don't. Guess what? What we do is not tied to you. It's tied to him. Our love is not about you. It's about him. We allow him to flow through us. And when I say this, I say it with my heart, with my chest. What they say it with your chest, boy. I'm going to say it with my chest. Is we love you. We love you. And we love you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing. And that old line lady at the DPS office, there ain't nothing. Absolutely, positively nothing.
We love you, DPS lady. We love you.
And I'll be back at DPS.
We love you, DPS lady.
DPS lady, I love you. You're a liar.
Nothing you can do about it, DPS.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm still love you.
Y'all, make sure you country boy this tomorrow night. I'll be with
Minister CJ tomorrow night, 9 o'clock.
CJ, you'll be on Minister CJ tomorrow at 9 o'clock past my bedtime, but that's when they're gonna be on. Also Wednesday, I will not have a chat with Trina. Chat with Trina return on August 6th. August the 6th for it. I mean, y'all tell y'all when I saw Larry, I met a guy who's gonna come on the show. I can't remember his name right now, but he's gonna come on the show on my what you call it, Tuesday. And then I will be back. This is gonna be Trina in my birthday month. So what is it? Trina's favorite people. That I was gonna cancel, but I changed my mind because I like it. So bye y'all. Have a good evening, and y'all. You know, think about school. Bye, country boy.
Bye. You see, I'm pushing these buttons. Deadly.